Well, hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam, thanks for hanging out with me again today, and today's video is going to be a little bit of an update of kind of what's going on around here, as well as a request for Ask Me Anything questions for a future video. We'll get to that in a minute. So as far as what's going on, there's a lot of stuff kind of in progress, halfway done for one reason or another, and I'm working on trying to get some of that stuff done. So first thing is the speed car. And sorry, I know some of you guys are kind of burnt out on these. So all I did with this was I literally just stripped the electronics out of it, and that was about it. I'm not even going to knock the dust off of it. I did put the mirrors back on, but all this is going to do is live as my own personal trophy. So the original idea is once the speed runs were done, to rebuild it, fix anything that was wrong with it, and put the pretty beetle body back on there. So if you guys haven't seen this, this is the original body that came with that kit. And yeah, I was not going to go out and beat the snot out of this one. It looks way too nice. So this is the chassis. Well, this is the bits and pieces with a new chassis from the original speedrun car that had a rapid disassembly happen to it. If you guys haven't seen that, I'll put that up here. But yeah, we smashed this into a post at almost 60, and yeah, there wasn't a whole lot left of it. So I had new chassis parts. I had a bunch of the stuff on there. Unfortunately, we're missing an arm back here because the F parts tree, all the red parts, it's next to impossible to find. I do have a set coming from TTP in the UK. Should be here tomorrow probably. So once that is done, I will get the arm finished up, and this will be the retirement body for that. So it will look a whole lot nicer than the banged up Speed Racer. Another one that is in the works is the DTO2 chassis here that I got from buggy quite a while ago. It was a big buggy box full of bits and pieces and kits. I'll put that video up here, and I'll also link them down in the description if you guys are interested in going back and watching them. But I got this, and it had the Astral wheels up front, and it had like some dark impact wheels and tires on the rear. Didn't like the way it was set up, so I was like, oh, I'll throw some new ones on there. Yeah, I didn't have a full set of matching front and rear two-wheel drive buggy wheels, so I went on to look for them, and then I ended up with that whole last buggy box that did not contain any two-wheel drive buggy wheels. So, failed there, but I did get a cool lot of stuff. But anyway, I finally have the correct ones coming. I had a set, I don't know, they're over there somewhere. I had a set of the Star Dish for this, but I wasn't paying attention. I ordered the ones with the hexes in the middle, not the bearings, which this needs. So I do have these set with the bearings on it. So I'll get this one as soon as that's in. This is going to get run out on the track. I almost replaced the gearbox, mostly because I had to take the whole thing apart. I thought it was all built with bearings, but come to find out, it was built with bushings all the way around. So I had to strip the whole thing, replace all the bushings for bearings. So now we're good to go. I did go to put in the 19-turn retro sport motor in there and realized the shaft is about, just a little too long. I had put them in the speedrun cars, but that has the black gear case cover, and I just kind of let it self-clearance itself, and it did fine. Don't really want to do that on the clear case, so what we did was stick a torque tuned and sport tuned in this one. So once the front wheels come in, I have the tires that I want to put on there, and that will go out. So from the big buggy lot that I mentioned when I went looking for wheels and tires for two-wheel drive, this is something that I bought. So basically this was a stripped out Wild Willy 2 kit. Full chassis, everything was there, wasn't missing any parts. It just did not come with the wheels, the tires, or the body. So I got it dirt cheap, no big deal. So for this, we are going to use the Jimny body. So obviously I came down here I was going to cut this out, but decided to make you guys a quick update. So the chimney body is going to get cut out and put on here. So I'm toying with a couple different ideas for paint jobs. Still not 100% sure how it's going to go, but I think the chimney body will look pretty cool on this. May have to adjust body posts and everything to make it work. I'm not sure. But so that will be going on the Willy 2 chassis. Once I get the body done, then I'll figure out wheels and tires. I've got slicks. I've got regular Wild Willy tires and wheels for it. And I've also got, like lunchbox wheels and tires and some other stuff I could possibly put on there. So this, that's going to evolve as we figure out the body. And let me clear some of this off because I actually have some more stuff to show you. So the blazer phaser thing here. So as I tore it apart, I kind of figured out more of what it is. It looks like it was a laser sport kit that was upgraded with a ton of Laser ZXR parts. So they put the Laser ZX R body kit on it. This is not the correct wing. It should be a Lexan wing. So this may get changed out. I don't know. Right now, it's fine. We'll run it with this. I am worried about it breaking. But when I got it, everything seemed to be fine. But there was some weirdness to it. So the slipper clutch was loosened way up. And, we tightened that up. And then all of a sudden, we got this clunking feeling in the transmission. So it kind of felt like there was a tooth missing, or the belt was skipping or something. Well, come to find out, the belt was skipping. There are two little, they call them needle bearings. They're not needle bearings. They're basically little bushings. So basically, those two little needle bearings, or bushings, they're tiny, tiny little things. One of them was missing. So I had to make do with something I had here. So basically what I did is I took two of the brass shock stays, or shock mounts, shock bushings. I don't know what the hell you call them. The little pieces that come with the, CVA shocks that, you can space. It's like a spacer and a bushing all in one. They were the perfect size on the little spacer end. So I took two of them. I cut down the little shock bushing, the smaller part off of them, and then I could double them up. And that actually worked perfectly. It's the same size as the little stock bearing bushing in there. So I was able to put one in there. But a viewer reached out and said they wanted to send me some stuff. So what he sent me was a full set of the stock Laser ZXR wheels and tires. The tires are used, well, the wheels and tires are used, but they're in really, really, really great shape. Now, when I go to run this, I'm going to run it on the ones that are on here. These are just going to be for the shelf. These I can pick up anywhere at any time and get new tires and put them on these little HPI wheels, and I don't care if they get banged up. These are not easy to find, they're not cheap, and I don't want to tear up tires that are next to impossible to find just because. So we're going to stick with these. He also sent over a front gear case housing, and now the front gear case housing he sent over was for one of the other models. It may be for the Alpha, I'm not sure. But the front gear case, the back half is stripping out. I was able to get screws in there. They were tightened up, but you could just kind of have that feel of like it's not going to take much at all to get those things to strip out. And he had a new needle bearing. I hate calling it a needle bearing, but that's what they call it in the book. And the metal rod for it. So we can replace my bodged one in here with an actual one. So this, it's all been cleaned up. It's all been rebuilt. So it's technically ready to go on the track, but we're going to get these parts in here, at least the correct bushing in there. Just, I don't want to damage that belt if I don't have to. So I think if we put something stock in there, it should be fine. And, I don't have to worry about it. So the wheels and tires are strictly for the shelf, and the parts will go in it so we can get that out for a run. Now, this is the RC10T. Not much has changed. Got the body out and started putting tape back here. And yeah, I did not like doing that at all. Yeah, I did not like trying to tape off those roll bars at all. So I was getting frustrated with it. So for a change, I did the smart thing and stuck it over in the corner. And it's been sitting back there on the to-do shelf for weeks, months at this point. I'll get to it eventually. Once I can get these roll bars taped off and get that going, then I think I will pick up steam and get the rest of it painted. It's just two things. I still don't know what paint job I want to put on this. You know, I would love to put a cool Super Graphics paint job on there, but there's not enough real estate up here for me to be able to do it comfortably. And, you know, I don't think I have the skill set for it. If I broke out all the airbrush paints and really put a whole lot of time into it, maybe. At this point, I just want to drive it. So I don't know. It may just get a single color and we'll just throw a lot of old retro stickers on there and be done with. I don't know. But I do want the silver roll bars back here with the black and everything. But yeah. For some reason, that turned into an icky project for me. I don't know why. It's just taping off those roll bars and stuff. I did not have any interest in continuing on with that. What else? I still need to dig into the ginormous MRC Thunder King that No Music RC sent over. I've just been bouncing around between all this other stuff and trying to get that stuff done. Oh, so the other thing, and you guys will see this very soon. I just have to get the rest of the video recorded. So Radio Link has sent over something very cool, something I didn't expect, and something really awesome. And it's going to work out great for me. So this is going to be probably a two-part video series of me kind of going over what this is and all the features and stuff in it. And then the other one is probably going to be a run video out, kind of showcasing some of the features of, you know, all of it put together. But there'll be more on that one here soon. But yeah, I think that's as far as projects go. I don't know. Yes, there's still 30 more for me over there to get to, but you know, I'm getting to them. I'm trying. So the other portion of this video is, it's been a while since we've done one of the Ask Me Anything videos. So, if you guys want for me to answer your question in a video format, please go down in the comments and leave a question. Now, if you respond to something in this video and then you have a question, by all means, comment on this. I'll respond to your comment for this video. And then for the Ask Me Anything, I'm not going to answer your questions in the comments. I'll answer them in the video coming up in a week or two. So I'll leave it open for about a week or so to get a bunch of questions, hopefully. And then I'll shut down the questions part of it. And then I'll answer those live in a video. I'm not ready to do lives yet. I hope you guys enjoyed kind of what's going on in the chaos over here. I've also been kind of organizing stuff, because right now I see I have 2, 4, 6, that's 18, 30. I've got probably about 50 little totes of parts, pieces, projects, all that stuff sitting around here. And, I've kind of got it separated now, so things are getting organized, so I'm not spending so much time looking for things, or where the hell did I put that, or I'm pretty sure I got one of those, where's that, type things. So I can focus a little bit more on actually doing the things, except painting that. I'm not ready to paint that yet. But anyway, guys, everybody out there, as always, be happy, be healthy, be safe, and I will catch you on the next one. See you guys.